In our third video on how an AI gets its voice, we'll look at the human factor. It may seem odd to look at humans' effect on an AI's voice, but the reality is that AIs are the creation of humans. Algorithms in development are both the work of humans, and both have an impact on how an AI works. However, every person who even uses an AI can affect it, even if the effect is moderated by the AI's design and training data. As AIs interact with users, the interactions can begin to influence the AI's voice. Think of it like a born and bred northerner moving to the south. As time passes, that northerner might start to say y'all and bless some hearts, the world's nicest way of saying someone is an idiot. Move that same person to the UK, and they'll be asking if someone is chuffed at winning or saying, hiya, y'all right, instead of, hi, how are you? The longer someone remains, the more their speech will change. In the same way, user interactions can alter AIs. Consistent prompting in a particular style or regular corrections by users can lead to adaptations in the AI's responses. This dynamic aspect allows AI to evolve and refine its voice based on real-world use and feedback. This can be great in the use of slang. People don't really say hep to the jive anymore, but in the 1940s it was a way of saying someone was current and in the know. Now it's an archaic phrase many might not understand. Allowing AIs to be altered by user interactions can help ensure it remains relevant and engaging. On the other hand, this can create problems as well. Bias, security issues, misinformation, inconsistency, loss of control, and ethical problems can all arise if an AI is allowed to be freely altered by user interactions, which is why algorithms and models limit how much an AI can be altered. Ethical problems and bias can also be incorporated into the AI by the developers. On the surface, including ethical guidelines and design choices are wise to maintain a consistent tone, avoid harmful language, and adhere to desired norms and values. Consistent design choices allow each AI to be unique. Ethical guidelines should allow the AI to be ethical, but it isn't without problems. A human is the one who establishes these ethical boundaries, which means the ethical boundaries are subject to the bias and morality of the person setting the parameters. In addition, an effort to not be biased one way can end up skewing bias the other way. As an AI is seemingly unbiased intelligence, many people might not think about the fact that it is anything but unbiased. An AI is the product of humans, and humans are biased, which saturates an AI's voice and humans' personal ideologies. The third human influence on an AI's voice is the global one. Interestingly, this is where AI might have gotten some of its fascination with uncommon words. People from around the world worked on developing AIs. The linguistic habits and cultural nuances of global teams can subtly influence the language informality levels seen in AI-generated content. For example, English may have a more formal flavor in a particular country due to educational systems that emphasize a more formal style. In addition to content from more formal English speakers being fed into the algorithm, RLHF may have also been outsourced to these regions. RLHF stands for Reinforcement Learning from Human Feedback. Essentially, these RLHF reviewers are the ones who look at the output of an AI and decide whether or not it is good or bad. If all the RLHF reviewers are from a particular region, the AI may begin to skew more towards stylistic quirks and phrases that are popular in this region. Not wrong, but different. If one is reading dialogue in a book and sees y'all and bless her heart, we automatically begin to hear that character speaking with a southern drawl. AIs wouldn't exist without humans. From their design and development to their evolution and ethics, AIs are influenced by their creators. An AI's voice is created from the work of many, many people. But in trying to be the product of too many, can an AI ever have a truly unique voice? You may not want to ponder that question, but if you're pondering how to find the right technology partner to bring your idea to life, Swan Software Solutions can help. Visit swansoftwaresolutions.com to schedule a free assessment.